The information we will be sharing today may indicate that, if you own a Tesla and are planning to sell it soon, this is the ideal time to do it. We're delving into the most recent Tesla news today, including developments on automated emergency braking, the withdrawal of the Model S and X in some areas, new Powerwall initiatives, and of course, what all of this means for owners of Tesla cars. All right, let's get started. It's exciting, but before anything else, please make sure to subscribe to Tesla Stock News and like this video. First, automated emergency braking, one of the best autopilot safety features, is being improved by Tesla. Although many automobiles currently come equipped with this feature as standard, Tesla is taking it a step further with software version 2023-12. To lessen the effects of frontal and rear crashes, the update incorporates a distance detection capability that functions both in front and behind the vehicle. The majority of Tesla owners will value this significant upgrade. It is important to note that although this feature can be turned off in the controls menu, it is always activated when the car is started. Now let's talk about Australia. Tesla has stopped selling the Model S and X there. The cars are no longer available for order, and the design studio is closed to potential customers. While the UK continues to sell right-hand drive vehicles, delivery of the updated models to Australia have not occurred since the end of 2020. Let's not forget about the Cybertruck. Elon Musk stated that the Cybertruck is still scheduled to start production later this year at Giga Texas during Tesla's Q1 2023 earnings call. A few fresh images of the pilot line tooling and winter testing were also shown to us. According to Musk, a Cybertruck delivery event is scheduled for September of this year. We're eager to see this much-awaited car on the road, and it's wonderful to see its development. We're excited to see what Tesla has in store for the future because these updates demonstrate their constant efforts to enhance their cars and features. Tesla keeps pushing the envelope of what's feasible in the automotive business with new vehicle types and safety feature updates. Sightings of a new Tesla car close to Fremont have produced some exciting news recently. Fresh images of the car shot from various perspectives revealed some of its special characteristics. The enormous windshield wiper is a permanent feature that makes an impression, and someone is observing the vehicle and taking in its amazing size. Reportedly, Tesla altered the car's proportions near to manufacturing, but this is improbable considering the company's track record of consistency. In other Tesla news, the business has been holding more inventory lately, which could be problematic. Tesla makes an effort to modify prices to correspond with production rates, but this isn't always an exact science. The business has recently been charged with inciting a pricing war through large price reductions. In spite of this, at the end of the most recent quarter, Tesla's inventory in the United States was recorded at an all-time high -15 days worth. It's important to remember, though, that this pattern might not represent the whole case. It's possible that Tesla is building up its inventory in the United States in the short run before moving its manufacturing to foreign regions. Furthermore, because the data set only includes the last 6 months, the changes can appear more significant than they actually are. That said, the model only appears to be benefiting from the price reductions, as evidenced by the inventory being halved to 300 units after the latest 2 price reductions. It makes logical that a lot of people held off on buying the automobile until the starting price dropped to $47,000. However, given the increase in inventory, Tesla could need to think about lowering the price of its other cars. Particularly the Model X. Tesla has been using a number of tactics to increase the number of Model S and X cars that are sold. Their price reduction to an astonishing $85,995 and $95,000, respectively, was one important step. They have since changed their approach, boosting the price by $2,500 while providing new customers with 3 years of free supercharging. Customers will also receive 6 years of free unlimited supercharging when they trade in older Model S or X vehicles with free unlimited supercharging. It appears that Tesla is more intent on selling the vehicle X than the other vehicle. But since the Model Y costs over $45,000 less and has a comparable range and feature set, buyers might choose the less expensive model. It's interesting to notice that Tesla changed the price of the Model Y. The base price hasn't changed, but the cost of the seven-seater version has been dropped by $1,000. This improvement used to cost an extra $4,000, but now it just costs an extra $3,000. The Model Y's 7 seats aren't as roomy as the Model X's, but this pricing change might persuade buyers to pick the Model Y instead. In contrast to conventional automakers with dealerships, Tesla must quickly sell off its stock. Thus, it appears that cutting prices is a good strategy, especially for the Model Y. Additionally, if current Tesla owners plan to sell their cars, this price modification may have an effect on their vehicle's value. Tesla depreciates used cars in tandem with price reductions for new ones. This is something to think about if you're thinking about selling your Tesla. In addition, Tesla has released a significant statement on their Powerwall pilot program in Germany. Many towns are working to modify their electrical systems in order to maximize solar energy's potential and stabilize the networks. Simple solutions are provided by household energy storage devices like the Tesla Powerwall. They make it possible for solar systems to store extra energy during the day and allow homeowners to sell it back to the grid at dusk. To introduce a test virtual power plant, Tesla has teamed up with TransnetBW, one of the biggest electricity providers in Germany. Customers of Tesla who possess Powerwalls make up the virtual power plant, which pools their resources to supply electricity to the grid. Tesla announced the successful completion of the pilot project in Germany, while the precise number of Powerwalls involved in the initiative is still unknown. Virtual power plants such as this one are becoming more and more common as more households integrate solar and power storage systems. Tesla is leading the field in virtual power plant projects, since the Powerwall is one of the most well-liked power storage products. Additionally, California's virtual power plant recently achieved a new energy capacity milestone, supplying the grid with 577 megawatt-hours over the course of the previous year. That's sufficient energy to use extra solar energy to power over 3,400 households. The expansion of virtual power plants should lead to a more stable and environmentally friendly system, benefiting all parties involved. California has made significant progress toward its target of having 1.5 million zero-emission cars on the road by 2025, in addition to its efforts on virtual power plants. When the target was first set in 2012, California had a relatively small number of EVs, roughly a few thousand, and the Nissan Leaf was the only completely electric car available for purchase. Nonetheless, the governor of California issued an executive order to encourage the state's transition to electric vehicles, and the Tesla Model S was introduced later that year. With nearly 1.5 million EV sales, as reported by the California Energy Commission, the state has surpassed its target 2 years ahead of schedule. Nonetheless, the data show a positive change, suggesting that the rest of the country is finally catching up. Just 5.6% of all automobiles sold in the United States in 2022 were electric. However, a quick look at the chart in front of us shows an incredible exponential rise in the quantity of EVs sold. Two significant automakers, Kia and Honda, have just revealed their remarkable all-electric lineups, exceeding their own EV ambitions and establishing themselves as leaders in the market. Today, we have some fascinating details about these two automakers. Kia, a brand renowned for its innovative and stylish designs, unveiled the EV6 crossover, their first electric vehicle, in May of last year. Since then, they have delighted us with the tiny EV5 SUV and the roomy 7-seater EV9. Remarkably, Bloomberg now states that Kia plans to sell 1 million EVs by 2026 and hopes to achieve an astounding 9% of sales from EVs by the end of this year. Honda, a name known for dependability and performance, has likewise set the goal, aiming to produce more than 2 million electric vehicles by 2030. The introduction of the Honda Prologue and Acura's ZDX, which is slated for sale in 2019, are among Honda's objectives. These incredible cars, which were created in collaboration with General Motors and are built on the cutting-edge Ultium platform, usher in a new era for Honda. Moreover, they tantalize us with the prospect of a 2025 release date for a mid to large EV based on their innovative EN architecture. There's never been more excitement for Honda's electrified future, even as they carry on working with GM and other EVs.